Adobe Commerce Developer Expert AD0-E716 exam questions from ITFreeFumps are the best material in your preparation. Share some Adobe AD0-E716 exam questions and answers below. 1. An Adobe Commerce developer is about to deploy a critical feature to their Adobe Commerce Cloud Pro Plan production. They want to create a snapshot in order to be able to roll back if there is an issue with the feature. How would they create the snapshot? A. Use the dedicated button on Project Web Interface. B. Use the Cloud CLI for Commerce Dedicated command. C. Create a ticket to Adobe Commerce Cloud support. 3. On an Adobe Commerce Cloud platform, what type of environment will be provisioned when launching the CLI for Commerce Command Magento Cloud Environment branch? A. An empty integration environment without any code or database. B. An integration environment with fresh Adobe Commerce Cloud installation. C. An integration environment with the code and database from the parent environment. 3. On an Adobe Commerce Cloud platform, what type of environment will be provisioned when launching the CLI for Commerce Command Magento Cloud Environment branch? A. An empty integration environment without any code or database. B. An integration environment with fresh Adobe Commerce Cloud installation. C. An integration environment with the code and database from the parent environment. 4. During database migration in the Adobe Commerce Cloud integration environment, a developer experienced a disk space error causing the database import to fail. How would the developer fix this issue? A. Increase the disk space of the database service. B. Add a new database node and enable split database. C. Change the database engine to PostgreSQL that has no disk space limit. 5. An Adobe Commerce Cloud developer wants to be sure that, even after transferring database from production to staging, the payment configurations are still valid on the staging environment. What does the developer need to add to be sure that the configurations are always properly set? A. Lines in the dedicated core_conference IG_data_stg table. B. Project-level environment variables. C. Environment-level environment variables. 6. A project architect needs to add a new developer who needs to be able to push code in an Adobe Commerce Cloud project. No integration with a third-party repository provider is set up. What 2 actions would be required to ensure the developer has access? Choose 2. A. The developer's SSH public key must be added into a file named tilde.ssh, authorize_keys. B. The developer needs to add SSH public key in the Cloud Account dashboard settings. C. The developer's email must be added under Users in the Cloud Project Web UL. D. The Adobe Commerce admin user must be created and the developer's SSH public key must be added on their local system. 7. A new customer registered on the integration environment of an Adobe Commerce Cloud project but did not receive a welcome email. What would be blocking the email from being sent? A. SendGrid has not been configured for this environment. B. On all integration environments, email is always disabled. C. The outgoing email setting is disabled into environment settings in the project web interface. 8. What are 2 features with Adobe Commerce Cloud that come out of the box? Choose 2. A. support ACL. B. Continuous deployment provided with the platform. C. A built-in connector with all major blog platforms. D. Fastly. 9. A developer is working on an Adobe Commerce Cloud project and wants to get connection data for the environment's deployed services. The developer has all of the necessary permissions to do this. Which two options would the developer take to get the connection credentials? Choose 2. A. Run the Magento Cloud Relationships CLI command. B. Get the data from the project web interface dedicated section. C. Execute ECE Tools env config show services command. D. Connect to server via SSH and read $_env services variable. 10. ECE Tools provides a set of tools that can be used to manage and maintain your Adobe Commerce Cloud environment. What are some of the features provided by ECE Tools? A. Builds application, applies custom patches and dump configuration for static content deployment. B. Fastly configuration, applies custom patches and dump configuration for static content deployment. C. Builds application, applies custom patches, and shows the list of S3 backup tar (GZ) files.